sure am bored. And I said, I didn't realize I would enjoy it as much as I am.
Yeah.
She said, it's nice not having to get up and I said, it sure is.
She's still working, Tammy?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
You don't put no 74 minutes.
Do what, Tammy?
You told me I was going to be live in 74
I
minutes.
changed it.
Oh.
Yeah, I just made a mistake.
Okay. It happens.
Oh, there's something happened when I scheduled my video. Something I didn't know about. Well, I might just make mine quick.
You ain't got no jewelry.
Yeah.
Hey, put it out there. They'll watch it later. I bet
Yeah.
chat
I ain't seen no chat pop up yet.
Chat.
Oh, yeah. Hey there, Chad. Chad, the first one tonight. Yeah, how you doing, Chad?
You know, Treet and singing.
Oh, I seen somebody on Tammy's channel. It's a new subscriber. And she was wanting to know why Tammy didn't have no more views than what she had. Because the channel was so good. Hey there, baby. Yeah, Tammy's sitting right here.
Eating ice cream.
I ain't been on. Hey, I was on here last night, but you know, I couldn't see the chat. I put us a camera. Tammy put us a piece that we can mount the camera to. Hey, Susan. Hey, well, I'm glad you're here, Susan. I got a special treat for y'all coming up. Better let me text a man and tell him. Me and Tammy kind of resting today. Resting up for tomorrow. It starts all over again. Y'all, we've been having pretty good go with the fish and stuff. But I was listening to Stephen the other morning. Me and Tammy both listened to him. And I don't listen much, y'all. And I mean, I don't know why I don't listen. I really don't hardly listen to nobody that much. I really don't. I have to listen to Tammy because she makes me. And I heard Stephen talking about the games women play. And I was surprised at what all he said. Now, he's saying stuff I taught him. Hey, Jenny. He's saying stuff that I taught him. I can get in a big catfish pond. I go to y'all and welcome to go. Really? If I can get in this big catfish pond, hey, let us know, Chad. We'll sure go. Hey there, Teresa and T Sleeper, Michelle. Finally getting some chatters in here. But Stephen was right about everything he said, except not all women's like that. Not all women's like what Stephen was saying. But some of them can write you a book about that. But we're going to see if White Earp come in here. Hey, I've about lost focus. About lost track. Don't know whether I'm coming or going. And I've been going in that boat, Hey, Danny, how are you? I'm supporting Kathy right now. Same old, same old. Be back in soon. Okay. All right there. Hey, I didn't know she was live, Hell, I would have waited. But I had done set it up, Hey, thank you, Michelle. I got this problem with the boat. I can't sit in there long. Especially without taking something for the headache or something. All right. But I got an office chair that I sit down in over here. It was about $300. And I don't ever sit over there no more. I used to sit over there and look out the window and stuff. And used to sit over there when I was, we was singing and playing the drums. But I don't hardly sit over there too much no more. So I'm going to take the boat seat out that I usually sit in. Hey, Miss Girl. I'm going to take the... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, we ain't had Tammy, for Tammy, we didn't have her, for a couple of days. But y'all want to take my office chair and put it in the boat. I'll get more use out of it. And you got to be where you can stay out there, Oh, I know y'all see me. Is today Friday, Tim?
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't even realize it, y'all. So I went down to Mama's this morning. I was in here editing a video, and I went and looked, and I seen that little old vertical live. I went right on down there right then. And I know what the problem is. Okay, there, Kathy. Uh, I took her phone and, stopped that video. And I restarted her phone. And she just ain't seeing that red scheduled video. Because I restarted it, went right back in there. And she had that video scheduled. And she had it scheduled right. But even like, when I got back to the house, I didn't even ever turn over there. You know how we all go through changes and stuff? I don't hardly watch nobody's video no more. You know what I mean? I'm doing other stuff a lot. And then I've rested a pretty good bit, yeah. Say, Chad, you know where a good pond is? Oh, I'll be watching to hear from you there, Chad. Stephen went today, and he caught about 15 bass. But he didn't, I don't know why he didn't know. I don't know why he didn't film it. He didn't go to the river. Hey, Chad, yeah, man, if you can get us in there, uh, hey, that'd be nice, man. You know, I don't actually fish that much myself. I kind of piddle around, but there ain't hardly nothing. Well, I can think of one thing Timmy likes to do better than fishing. Oh, I hear you there, Michelle. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff, y'all. Man, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I say I do a lot behind the scenes, you know. I kind of waiting for White Earp to come in here. I'm going to play his song. And the Robin's Nest fix for him. He's wanting to. He actually wrote them songs, and I mean, he's good at that. And he's bought him a guitar. He's bought him a keyboard. He's always buying something else. Yeah, I do too. I like that background. Ooh, boy, I'm still kind of a little tired. That sitting in that boat don't seem like it'd be bad, but it's pretty bad. It's the people that runs Towns Brothers Funeral Home. Oh, okay. If you find out about it, Chad, just let us know. You can go with us. I mean, we all go. If you want to be filmed, I'll film you. If you don't want to be filmed, I won't film you. But boy, Tammy, you know, she ain't hardly ever been where she could go very much. And y'all'd be surprised at how many times I've been by myself. You'd really be surprised. You know, like the Lake Sinclair and all. Man, I had the most fun. Hey there, White Earp. I'm glad you come in here, White Earp. I'm fitting to play your song here in a minute. I was trying to, people coming in, they coming in slow. .441 North. 441 North goes all the way to Millersville, Chad. I mean, I think it goes further than that. But no, I don't know where they live at or nothing. We actually got uh, you know, a few places we can go. We ain't got no good ponds like what you talking about. And Tammy's picking up some new people, y'all. Oh, let's see about playing this song right up. He's been wanting Tammy to hear it. The other one. See if I can find it here. I took a bunch of stuff off this computer. There's so much on here. Hey, I missed it. I might have to go download it again. Yeah, let me just download it again. All right. I was looking in the wrong place for it. Man, I still don't see it. And I know it's in here. He came over here and helped me, don't. Oh yeah, I know I got it, Tim. Man, that stuff I got. A lot of times I do this ahead of time. Hey, I see what it is. It just ain't showing up. I had to put it on all files. All right, I got it here. Here we go.
Kissed my mom and told her goodbye. Reported to the corps knowing I could die. Left home a boy and now a disciplined man. Paris Island made me the Marine I am. Proving a warrior, I'm tried and I'm true. Never heard your name, but I'm fighting for you. I may not be the first to reach the fight, but I'll do my job and I'll do it right. I'm in a country I will never spell, but you complain about living in hell. I've seen things no man should have seen, but I can handle it, I'm a U.S. Marine. I left my family to fight for you. Facing the enemy is what I do. Sleep well, mom, dad, sister, and brother. I do this for you and millions of others. I've made the salutes and I've heard the screams. You want me on the front line. I'm a U.S. Marine.
That joke is good now.
To death, but I'm not alone. Marines will stay here all night long. Lay down in peace, dear, and snuggle in. I will fight the enemy and engage again. I'm locked and loaded, ready for the fight. Please bow and pray for all Marines tonight. I left my family to fight for you. Facing the enemy is what I do. Sleep well, mom, dad, sister, brother. I do this for you and millions of others. And I've heard the screams. You need me on the front line. I'm a U.S. Drop my rifle until my death. Full of pride where I take my last breath. I fight for people I've never seen. I'm a patriot badass, I'm a U.S. Marine. U.S. Marine!
Now, buddy, that's a good one there. I ain't somebody that just likes everything I hear. But I like that right there. And that's the song that Wide Earp wrote, y'all. And I'll come back to that, but hey, Mr. Man, just dropping in to say hello. Okay, thank you there, Vanessa. So I want to tell y'all, I didn't know Kathy was on, y'all. But I didn't go look. But I mean, I usually get notifications. You know, I've been right here on the computer, right here talking to Tammy, and I mean, I don't ought to get no notifications, you know, and 'cause I don't like going live on somebody's live. People don't like it a whole lot neither, you know. Hey, Rona, Ellen Stewart, and everybody else. Yeah, that's something I don't care to do. Hey, Brad. Oh, yeah, Steven's still alive. Yeah, you know, Steven's like mostly the double T, you know. She will return if she feels she needs to. I don't get notifications either. I, uh, yeah, I think I know a little bit about what you're talking about. Hey there, Tina. Anyway, and he's got another song too. I reckon, you know, he'll get Robin to do it, you know. That's Animal, y'all. And it is Slim. And she ought to, you know, I mean, hey, Robin could charge to do that, you know what I mean? I know she probably I don't think she'd overcharge nobody, but she sat there and typed all that in and everything, you know. That's pretty long, uh, song. But I mean, if you can sit down and write something of it, you know. I'm gonna listen to that again when I get off. I heard it the other day, but now I was listening to it just then with earphones on, and boy, it's got some good drums in it. You know, it ain't boring, you know. But well, he's doing a good job on that. Man, get that dude out there, boy. You know, one time there he was gonna send that to Travis Treet, you know.
I love that
And he
song.
was thinking some more Timmy. Yeah, Timmy said she loves it. That's a good song, you know. Especially like you listen to it once and then listen to it again. Hey, it's a real good song. I'll play it again before I get off, you know. Hey there, Miss Judy. Let's see, I might have sent a message. I guess I missed it. Oh, it was from Steven. Son, let me tell y'all what I done. I had ordered a little adapter. I'll show it to you. I'll show it you. See that little black thing there? And see, it's got a little round hole up there, up top. So you can plug your mics in there, and then that USB-C cord. Oh, yeah, hang on a second, Joe. Oh, that's it there. You see it's got a round hole up there. And you can plug your mics in there. But then that slotted hole down there, you can plug your power supply in. Where you can film 12 hours if you want to. And you, huh? Do what, Tim?
He got off.
Okay. Is it Stephen got off? I see. Yeah, I mean you might wanna film 8 hours sometimes, you know. But that makes it where you can have your power supply hooked in and your earphones at the same time. And I bought one of them and it was defective. And I knew it was supposed to work, but it didn't work. And I just kind of let it go as I just kind of let it go. I said, well, I said, well, I can always swap to the other camera, and run that battery dead. But the way it was, you couldn't have the microphone and it charging at the same time, and it's supposed to do it. And I told Tammy, I said, I'm gonna take a chance. And I said, I'm gonna buy another one of them things. I said, cause it's supposed to work. I don't think it's about $15 or $20. I mean, it ain't nothing to get upset about if it don't work. But the second one I got works like a dream. And I said, well, I'll send it back and get another. I have two. And sent it back, done the wrong shipping. And I just couldn't let it go. That $15 or $20, I just couldn't let it go. I contacted Amazon. They said, look here, you can take the one you got and keep it. You don't have to worry about sending it back. We're gonna send you another. You say, well, Danny, what you gonna do with two of them? Well, I say, I had ordered some more mics, because the first one didn't work. And now I'm gonna have two of them, but we have 4 mics now, y'all. If we ever need to mic up 4 people, we have 4 people we can mic up instead of just 2. And if I'd have known what I know now, I could have bought, a mic setup with more mics. Michelle ain't feeling good. 18 minutes later, she went and got her pellets put in today. They give you a shot to deaden it. And man, you Superman at first. And then whenever that shot starts wearing off, because they don't put you to sleep to do that. And nobody had to go with her or nothing, She was in there mopping the floor. I said, you better quit. Washing the dishes.
I'm not for them guys.
I say, y'all, I have a lot I'm thinking about all the time. All the time. I never ought to get a break. But I tell you what, why that song needs y'all. He needs to take that, or I could do it, I reckon. If I get Tim to do all the typing. And put the words on the screen as it's playing with pictures. I might do that if I get Tim to type it in, or get White Earth to come over here and type it in. I think White Earth can type. He used to have a job where he was kind of like the secretary of some company, you know, that done the kind of work he does. He was pretty high up in that office, because he dealt with millionaires, over the phone and stuff. Yeah, need to do that on occasion, Mom. And all hell's fitting to break loose in East Dublin, y'all. Well, it comes from me and Steven. See, there ain't nobody in Dublin, y'all. There ain't nobody in Dublin doing YouTube or TikTok, double T. Nobody's doing it. But like the word's getting around. And that's what I say, all hell's fitting to break loose, because there's more coming. They already begun. You'll be seeing some stuff. Hey, one of them's my old buddies, Oh, Catch is having trouble, y'all. I don't know why in the world people just can't act like they're supposed to act. But yeah, I was saying a little bit earlier, Tammy's got a new subscriber, and she was talking about how good Tammy's videos was. And she didn't understand why come they wasn't getting no more views than what there was. But yeah, I hear you there, White Earth. You're doing a good job on that song.
Wow. It's better.
But yeah, I mean that Suno, y'all, that's what Reverend Dream's been doing. Hey there, Pamela. That's what Reverend Dream's been doing, for the longest time, But like he wasn't letting nobody know that. I will write you on the prayer list. All right, there, Jenny. And she was there. A Slim is catching hell. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the world, y'all. I don't know why, got to be like that. It's the words that matters. Uh-huh. He's good at that. Really, y'all, he's like Tammy was. If it's even worse with him, because he has to drive to Macon, Georgia, to work and back home. And hell, he leaves way before daylight, gets home way after dark, or about dark, I reckon. But boy, that ain't. It always seemed like to me, y'all, it's kind of barbaric going and working for somebody, and staying gone. And then they don't give a damn about you. It seemed like, you know what I mean? If you get messed up, they'll fire you. If you get hurt, they'll fire you. And, you kind of have to walk the line, especially that paper mill stuff. And people know you need that money because your lifestyle is. Now, White Earth's lifestyle ain't big. It could be big if he wanted to. But a lot of them boys, they got brand new houses, brand new cars, swimming pool, everything. Everything that everybody wants. But and they like for you to go get that. They got you hooked. They wouldn't have me hooked because I just ain't got the temperament for somebody talking to you like like a dog, and they will do it. Stephen was telling me the other day about, see, Stephen used to work at the paper mill, see. He was telling me telling me one of his buddies told him if this particular boss man told you to do this or do that, you just do it. And you don't, even if you don't want to, you just do it. And it didn't go good with Stephen neither. But if I was Stephen, I would have turned it into a car wash before I walked out in there. But, and about White Earp, y'all, hell, he ain't got time to go do nothing. And who feels like doing something after done drove to work an hour, 2 hours, and worked all day long, Yeah, that's right there, Carol. The reason I give Helen Stewart that nickname is she wrote me a letter, you know. And I knew that from reading that letter that it wasn't nothing but love, you know. I mean, it's like, it ain't even really even something like you see in a movie. And that was awesome, you know. I won't never forget it, you know. But boy like Tammy is fired up, y'all. She's fired up and she's ready, buddy. You know, I don't know if I might have to let her go in the pontoon boat by herself. Because she's wanting to go today. I said, girl, you ain't going to be able to go today. So now she wants to go tomorrow. Still got a little bit more stuff I got to buy. It's unbelievable how much I've had to buy. But I got stuff that tore up. I've got stuff that tore up. I got to get another battery, you know, to run the aerator on the boat. Got to buy a patio umbrella. You know, there ain't no rush on that, but I'm going to have to get one because it will get hot, you know. Them cameras, I don't know that they make a camera that you can put in the sun in the summertime, you know. You know, it really ain't even started yet. Yeah, Tammy's ready to go, buddy. I guarantee you she's ready to go. And y'all, I used to do that all the time. I was either hunting or fishing or working. I was doing one of them three. And I'd take me a little bit of time off. See, I'd go give my estimate, even though I would say, well, I can start in 3 days. They'd say, okay. So it'd take me 3 days off, you know. I didn't cram the work in there. I would always, what I tell Stephen, I would always stop and smell the roses. And I do want to tell y'all, and y'all already know this, but I'm going to remind you. That camera makes you look bigger than what you are. It makes you look fatter than what you are. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, the people you see on TV, they lean. They real lean, ain't, you know. There's a man that I watch on here sometimes. I ain't watched him in a long time. But he's pretty tall. I think like 6'4" or something. But I heard him say he weighed 175 pounds. And man, that's what I weighed when I was in high school. Oh, I mean, but he looks big. I mean, he don't really look fat, but he looks big, you know. Hey, thank you, Vanessa. I heard years ago the camera puts 10 pounds on you. Yeah, I was looking at Steven, that belly poking out, and it do like make you look wide, y'all. It do make you look wide. I mean, I noticed Tammy and And the phone don't seem like it does it as bad. But them 3 cameras I got, they do. But y'all keep that in mind when y'all watching the videos. Yeah, I wish I hadn't went live on Cassie, you know. But I used to get a notification from her, but I mean, hell, I ain't even get a notification from Mama, you know. Matter of fact, I ain't getting a notification from nobody. I might have it cut off. I might have the notifications cut off on my phone. Cause I went in there and done some stuff a couple times. A lot of times you know about when somebody's gonna get on, cause everybody usually goes a day or so, you know, before they get on. And the way the weather's warm and everything, y'all, it looks like ain't no way to get cold again, don't it? Yeah, they are. They are, ain't they, Helen? Yeah, hey y'all, I wear a 32 size pants for a bunch of years, you know. But I had a kind of wide body. I had a wide body. I know that because of putting other people's tool belt on. Like William's got a wide body. But some people, you know, I mean, everybody don't have a wide body. Going to get 19 degrees tonight. Where you live at? You know, Angel, you know, I know Angel Jody Jackson, right? Where you live at, Jody? Hey, yes. Utah. I hear you. Yeah. Hey, I hate when y'all change your names. Because it's hard to keep up with a bunch of people. Then some people's got 2 names. And sometimes I like try to think of the other person's name, what their other name is. Cause they get on here and YouTube changed them. I could pick up a car when I was 16 years old, Jenny. This man I worked with when I was about 16. And he was strong too. He had a 57 Chevrolet. And me and him was out there picking that thing up. You know, I wouldn't let nobody outdo me, you know. Hey, William. Have you been stirring it, William? William, I got a video that I stopped editing tonight. I stopped editing to get on here. But I'll film some of that. and put it on my YouTube channel for you. You should have got in your damn car, William, and rode over here. I told you I could show you in 30 minutes. And I don't care how many videos you look at, you still ain't gonna know nothing. See, I can tell you what's important. And then what resolution to, because when you go to produce it, you got to click a lot of things, you know. And like when I film in 4K, I produce that video in 4K. Yeah, but I can show you, William. And then like, you know how many frames per second and all that? So see, all that's in Power Director. You got to know a little bit, you know, you got to know a little bit, but I can show it all to you in 30 minutes. Let me pull up something here. William, it would take you a bunch of years to know what I know, sonny boy. I'm telling you now. And I ain't just saying that. Everybody says, right, yeah, I understand. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what's going on with Hodges Roofing Company. Well, I used to be Hodges Roofing Company, Tim. That's what I used to tell everybody else. Let me show you what's going on with Hodges Roofing Company. And this is the part here that people leave on. What do they say? Look at him. He thinks he's smart. I'll show you some stuff now. But that's what Power Director looks like. Let me get over here to it. Look at all that how it's skipped around. But like, see, I'm doing 2 cameras. Let me make this little. Oh, look how that's broke up right here. I'm showing some stuff on the top. And when it goes out, it shows the bottom. When it gets through showing the bottom, it jumps back to the top. And here we go. I play y'all a sample. Look at him, he thinks he's smart. He's a smart ass is what he is. Here you go, y'all. Make sure I got it turned up. All right, watch Tammy over here. Let me move this around a little bit. Alright, so I got it where you can see Tammy a little bit better now. Watch it jump from the top to the bottom. And right here, I'm showing my mouse. Right here is where I'm going to start it at. See me move my mouse? Alright, here we go. Watch it. Watch the scene jump. I got 2 cameras in there. See it playing to it. See the red line? It's playing to the point. This right here takes know-how, y'all. Alright, camera's fitting to swap there in just a second. See it swap to the camera I'm holding in my hand. Stephen hooking up the lights. Them lights had to be in the right order. See, I'm working on that video there right now. You know, I quit on this video to get on here live because it'll save your project, you know. So you can work on it some. Turn it down some. See, you can turn it down some. Let's see. No, that ain't what I was going to say. You can save your project and then work on it again later. Alright, see, it's fit to jump back to the other camera. Y'all watch it. You see, you can do that. It's still talking on me. Let's say you don't have to do it all at one time. But I could show him everything in 30 minutes and then he would simply have to practice. You ain't gonna go watch nobody's video and know how to do this. So I can show you what's important. And actually, here's the way I look at it, y'all. Full screen. And then when I need to jump back over there and stop it or start something, hey, this thing's way behind. Ain't my two. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I wonder why it ain't showing the full screen. Make sure I got this. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I don't know why it ain't showing the full screen, y'all. But like, you can watch it on the full screen. And I usually watch it on full screen. And then whenever I see something where I need to change it, I will. And then I cussed a couple times. Tammy was aggravating me on there. I went and took it out.
Sorry.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. You know, if I change it on here, it ought to play it on here. But Mama knows how to do all this, y'all. Well, I don't know if she can do the two cameras, and I mean sometimes I do 3 cameras. And watch this, y'all. I'm gonna put this picture in here. But y'all don't reckon it's going, I mean, let me see something here. Yeah. See me spreading it out, the timeline? All right, see that picture I put right here? Watch it play that picture when it gets to it. That's gonna be the thumbnail, y'all. And it'll play that picture until it goes away. This stuff's easy, y'all. But you know what? When I done all this, they ain't no damn body help me. They wasn't nobody to help me. That's what Evan said, William. But it ain't nothing to it. You got to remember to move this. See, I got it edited a long ways. And see, it started getting dark. You'll be able to see it in the video when I turn it loose. I'll play it a second. We stayed out there way after dark. We stayed out there way after dark. By the time we come in, my back was, man, it teared me up, boy. I told Tim to make sure she put some of them patches in the boat. But it is an insult to any creator who chooses not to listen, ask questions in regard to his content. Hey, hold on, I'm not Jeff Gordon. You know, if I was in a big town, if I was in New York City, man, I could damn have classes from like 7 to 8 o'clock at night and have people in there eager to learn. And then say, you know, I mean, I can take it to another level. But what I do, y'all, it would be great on anybody's channel, just not my own. Danny, you make it look so easy to me. Well, I mean, you know, Mama, you know, she can do it. And then William said, you'll just be doing one video. So all you have to do is worry about that top line. Let me show you something. Let me save this. What's his name? Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I say, you see me saved it, y'all? You see me save it? You let it play? I do it down here where there ain't no writing on the screen. Let me put my headphones on. Tammy be just a talking to me, y'all, while I'm listening. And you have to listen to everything. All right, listen. So right here, where Stephen hooked this big old fish, look right here. It's lighting up blue. I'm gonna split that. So see, it's split. And then I'm just gonna simply let it play. I put a split right here. I'm gonna simply let it play. To the point that I want to split it again. So I'm taking out what I want. You see this part right here? That's what I'm taking out. So I turned it blue with my mouse. I'm gonna right click on it. See that remove and fill gap? So that's gone. Watch. I completely took him out. You know where he hooked the fish? All right, this right here is really important. See right up here at the top, I'm gonna move my mouse. It says edit right there. It say I done something and I made a mistake. I'm gonna click back, back, back. And I can do it again. I'll show y'all one more thing. Remember how I took this out on the bottom? I'm gonna keep hitting back. Look at that. All I done is kept hitting back. And look here, there's a forward knob right here too. So I'm gonna go forward. Hey, look at that. But I'm gonna go back because I ain't through editing that. You see? It's so easy, man. Somebody told me this was complicated. But there's only a few things you have to know. There's only a few things. And when you're doing 3 cameras, there is a load of stuff. Your mind has got a big load on it. More than you know. You taking notes, William? And I'm going to exit out and it asks me, do I want to save it? So I'm going to save my work. And let's see. Oh, I can't get it to do right. I mean, hey, come on. Hold on, so it did come on. Let's see that symbol right there on the screen. I'm going to drag that in there. And right, y'all, I could quit YouTube and make money doing this right here. Right now, today. I'll take this and drag this in there. This is a video I done. This is one y'all done seen. Hey, I thought I added that to the screen. See, I put that video in there. That's one y'all done seen. Oh, you put the video in there and you let it play. Say it right here. Say, because you got to listen to it, y'all. So when when Tammy goes fishing and everybody goes fishing, everybody having a good time, my work just begins. All right, so say I'm gonna cut this part out. See the split button? I split it and I let it play. Let's just say I let it play to here. I split it again. I right click on it and click remove and fill gap. Look at it like magic. Hey, that's right, William. That's exactly right. And see, here's the thing about YouTube, y'all. The people that explain this stuff, they telling you too much. All you need to know is what I just showed you. That's all you need to know. See the produce button? I clicked it, but it's to see all that. You have to decide what you want to do there. But I am an expert. Don't try this at home. But I can show you. Yeah. Yeah, people get on YouTube, y'all, and they try to tell you too much. Listen, you can't learn how to be a rocket scientist in 30 minutes. You don't need to be told but so much at the time. Because it takes a little while to soak into your brain. So you give somebody their homework and say, you learn how to do this right here. You put a video in there and you learn how to do this. And when you got that down pat, you come back and I'll show you some more. That's what I tell y'all, them big time YouTubers, y'all, they ain't got nothing on me. They ain't got nothing on me. But people like me have to be good because that's what's expected. And then it'll get downplayed then, you know. Anybody know anything about that? It'll get downplayed. That scene right there that you're looking at, I made that right there. I put the snow in it. Mr. Danny, I feel and really need Miss Tammy's prayers from me. Well, I'll sure do it, and thank you for that super chat. Tammy's uncocked over whenever I start talking, she like gets sleepy, y'all. Thank you, Miss Pamela. We'll sure say a prayer for you. And you know what, y'all? This editing is just a little piece in a 500-piece puzzle. So like somebody that's like wanting to learn YouTube, it's a lot. Somebody don't know nothing, it's a lot to know. somebody sent Tammy $50, and she bought her a spinner, buddy. She bought 2 spinners and she didn't like them. She bought her another one. What do you think, Vanessa? I really ain't that smart, Vanessa. I just been doing it a long time, and I mean, I crawled all the way, all the way up to the level I'm on now, and yeah, I was telling y'all, there's people that'll get on here and try to act smart, y'all. And they so smart that they don't realize that they telling you too much. And I mean, this program, man, it'll go to the moon and come back. But like, you just simply don't need all that, Now I use a good bit of everything, but like the average person, what I mean? The average person, y'all, you don't have to know that much. But if you start messing with more than one camera, then it's a handful. Are you watching what you're going to take out? And you got to make sure you're watching it to the point where you want to take it out. So everyone's smart, y'all. It is. See, I can take this and put this on my TV, I got something I can take this and put it on my TV. And we was down there in the camper one day and I was showing him. I went through a video showing him how to edit. And he didn't know no more by the time I got through than when I started. And I mean, I thought he was getting it, because I do know he's smart. He was smart like he went to college, y'all. But I thought he was getting it, but he like shook his head. I went all the way through the video, and I can do it fast, I can do it fast. If you edit somebody else's video, you have to listen to every word. But if you make a video, you remember what's said. So you can speed it up, and like where I cussed a couple times on the boat, I took that out. Oh, Tammy don't want no slip ups on her channel, and I don't want none to be on it neither. I don't want no slip up cussing to be on there. Hey there, Crimson 717. Hey, yeah, thank you, Crimson. Yeah, hey, y'all, I mean, I ain't been mad in a long time, But I talked to her on the phone, and she said she still wanted to do her own channel. I said, hey, that's fine with me, I mean, I didn't ever mind doing it. But, I mean, if you ain't doing it, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to. A lot of times I like wake up and be like trying to think. You know how it is when you first wake up and everything. But like, I mean, I don't have to worry about making sure she's got everything right no more, But I didn't ever mind doing it. I didn't mind doing it for her. I knew she needed help, and I still know she needs help. But this is what Tammy told me, today. Like it's good to be independent and do all you can do yourself, You know what I mean? This stuff here, y'all. If somebody's doing everything for you, even if you did know how to do it, you will forget. I promise you, you will forget. And I always kind of worried about that for her. When I was down there today, she had that same piece of paper that, it might be about 4 pieces of paper. Step by step how to go live. She still had it laying out there. So like, Tammy don't know very much, y'all, but I mean, she don't have to, And she wants to learn it. She wants to know how to do it, but I mean, she's got it does change, Crimson. I like that name, by the way, too. But yeah, hey, you can forget how to do it. And I was worried about that, Yeah. But I didn't see where it looked like they changed nothing on her phone. This is nothing to sneeze about. It's several steps I just haven't needed to know, but now I do. Yeah, William, you need to know. You need to let me make you a video, and you need to know how to produce that video. Hey, I could do that, Crimson, but like Dublin's a small town, and hey, I mean the truth is, it's just cause you know all this stuff and know all about YouTube, that don't mean nothing. I say, if you spend $500 for lessons, it's still liable to take you 2 or 3 years to get 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I have people like wanting to know how to do it, but you got to be serious about this. You got to want it. And if you don't want it, and you ain't willing to study, man, don't even waste your time. Because nothing ain't easy about YouTube. I guarantee you nothing ain't easy. And there's some secrets, boy. Danny, if you need my help, you just let me know. I'll sure do it, Janae. Like this program here I'm using now, it takes a while to learn it. I mean a while. Glad in my heart to hear you and Miss Helen. Glad in my heart to hear Miss Tammy's love having a good visit with Grandma. Yeah, she went out there. I knew she went out there at Grandma. She stayed a while. And that stuff was pretty heavy on Tammy's mind. Because Tammy, she's been a part of this family, man, since she was real young. Real young. And Mama liked Tammy, I mean, when she first met her, she liked her. And they ain't never had no words or nothing, y'all. But that's bothering Tammy. Yeah, hey, Nick. Yeah, Tammy is a Christian, and then she practices being a Christian. Hey, you don't hear her slip up and cuss and all that. Hey, y'all, you know what? You know who I ain't heard from in a long time, y'all? Okay, thank you, Georgia Granny. The Florida sisters, y'all. Yeah, Ryder, you're going to get in trouble, boy, if you don't get that stuff out of your system. I seen him talking about that. Better let that stuff go, boy. Man, ain't that something about somebody calling the law to Grandma? Have you ever heard the beat in all your life? Yeah, Tammy is the real thing. And, I thought about that a little bit, y'all, but you know what I always said? And I don't think it's no joke, neither. I really don't think it's no joke. I mean, hey, Grandma can handle that dog. And I think that dog was mad, y'all. When I went in there, I think that dog was mad. I mean, I ain't joking neither. I've seen dogs get mad before. Get mad with you? I've seen dogs get mad with you before. So see, she opened the door, and he wasn't getting up off that dog wasn't getting up off that couch. But he come on, in a minute. But no, I don't think it was no joke. The dog come on in a minute, but like I think like he was like in no hurry to come. But he come out there and then he's wide open. And the dog looks a little bigger on camera, you know. That dog's still pretty little. But I mean, that dog's a puppy. I mean, that dog will settle down and quit. These dogs I got here, they used to chew on everything. Yeah, I don't think it was a joke. I mean, I think it was a loony person that actually thought the sheriff's department was going to come get the dog and be doing grandma a favor. I mean, you know, it's hard to think like somebody like that, y'all. But that's about the damn dumbest thing. That's one of the damn dumbest things I've ever seen. And I mean, beats all, you know. Call the law and tell them somebody got dog bit. That's what puppies do. That's right, Nick. Hey, you know who else does that? Kids. Whenever they real little, you can't take your eyes off of them. You sure couldn't take your eyes off my brother. His attention span wasn't very long. You know, Mama had to go to work, you know. Yeah, she's, so let me read that, y'all. Somebody's trying to mind Grandma's business. You know, she's tired of that. She's tired of that. I mean, I don't know what she said on her video, but she's tired of that. You know, do this, do that. You need to do this, you need to do that. I mean, she's tired of it. Hell, I'm tired of it, and I don't even hardly watch. Like, I remember one time, she's like got nervous or something. It was something minor, It ain't when she went to the hospital or nothing. But I mean, I swear you should have seen Chat. She needed to stand up. She needed to sit down. She needed to lay down. She needed to check her blood pressure. She needed to go to the hospital. She needed to go to the emergency room. She needs to eat. She needs to drink some water. She needs to drink a Coca-Cola. And I mean, the normal people in there. I mean, they say like, my God. Yeah, and I mean, I'm telling you, she's got tired of it. Like I say, I don't know if she told everybody, but she needs to tell them. If she ain't told them, she needs to tell them. Hell, she can't even hardly get on there and damn talk. With people trying to tell her what she ought to be doing. And I mean, some people's like that. I got this video I was editing. Tammy was telling me something I ought to be doing. I told her she sounded like one of my old buddies. He done been to prison 3 times, and he's telling me what I ought to be doing. And I don't know if somebody that's been to prison 3 times can be telling me very much of anything. I trained so many dogs, my kids didn't even listen to me until one day they called me and said, Mom, I'll bring this puppy for you to train you. I hear you there. I got one telling me what I've been doing wrong. Said my work looked like oatmeal. Yeah. Oh, y'all, he's fitting to swap over to edited videos. That's why he's wanting to learn this program. But, I mean, so he knows what an edited video do because I helped him make some edited videos when he first started. And his channel took off like a rocket ship. And then, when I quit helping him, he quit editing. I said, well, you can go live, Matter of fact, he didn't hardly do nothing, I said, well, you can go live. Oh, just like what I've been saying. It's done got down to where hardly nobody's watching. And there's reasons for that. There's reasons for it. But he called me up, he said, what am I doing wrong? And I told him what he was doing wrong. Yeah, Grandma, she might have the memory of an 87-year-old person. But her mind is still good, y'all. Shit, we all forget stuff and everything. Okay, well, I'm glad you in here watching. You a TV watcher? Hey, me too. I'm a TV watcher myself, y'all. But yeah, Williams in the upholstery business. And he knows y'all don't give a damn about the upholstery work. But still, some of y'all go in there and support him. And then the people that watch upholstery, I don't want to go watch no damn 2-hour video. It's actually pretty simple. The lives are okay for right now. This live right here. In 35 or 40 hours, this video will be gone. You can delete it. It's so bad, you can delete it, and nobody will ever miss it. It's that bad. So the only way you're gonna get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone is with edited videos. You can forget the lives. You can forget it. Hey, like all of us has all been doing lives. Mama too. All of us has been doing lives. And you know what I'm talking about. Damn people just falling out. Ain't no new people coming in. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. Three or 4 years ago, hey, good night, Jeannie. 3 or 4 years ago, Grandma had 1,000 people watching. 1,000 people. Then she went in about 500. Then this drama started. And, you know, they came back. Because it's drama. And then you'll see it start falling off, you know. You will see it start falling off. Well, I guess she wants us to know she's gone. Alona. Where you been? Talking about somebody's announcement. Where you been? Don't make me have to ride down there to Florida and pull across your front yard in that camper. I get out there and hook up to your light pole and stay down there about a month. Come in there and eat up everything you got. Yeah, y'all, we appreciate Jeannie. She tries to help us, y'all. You know, I can keep her on here if I want to. All I gotta do is start talking about her. And what I'm talking about the lives, y'all, it ain't just us, son. It ain't just us. I've explained it to y'all before, but I explained it to people. I've explained it to people that's got a little bit of knowledge, and hell, they still didn't get it. Actually, why are they worthless? And they are worthless. They are for sure worthless. You know, other than, just other than, like right now, you know. I got to figure out how to do this again. See, I done forgot how to do this. You know, I'm going to be doing lives here on my channel. I ain't going to quit, you know. And Tammy ain't going to quit neither. But she going to slow down. And you know, like y'all, Stephen, he gets new people in all the time. There's a bunch of people that watch Stephen that don't even know who we are. They don't know who Grandma is. They don't know Stephen's mama. And there's actually quite a few of them, y'all. So I want to tell y'all, I do appreciate y'all coming in. I want to thank Pamela Vargas for that super chat. That is mighty, mighty nice of you. Yeah, they won't do it. Takes a little while, Melissa. It takes a little while, but don't be fooled. If you don't know much, you'll get fooled. If you don't know about it, you'll get fooled. YouTube don't do nothing in a hurry. I'm at an all-time high on subscribers on here. Tammy's at an all-time high on subscribers on their channel. It is working. They are coming in there. You know, let me tell you something, friend. If your money's disappeared, do you just keep going like what you was? Or do you start cutting some corners like where you make sure you don't run out of money? I'm going to keep doing the lives on this channel. And Tammy ain't going to quit neither. But she going to slow down. And if you can't be with the ones you love the one you're with. And people don't want to watch it. They don't have to. But that mind game shit ain't going to work on me. I ain't going to say, I better pump the brakes and go back. I know this stuff inside out. I know what it takes. Matter of fact, I done it before.
Good night, baby.
Good night, Tim. Say a prayer for Pamela Vargas. Yeah, I done it, y'all. And you better believe, I know. And if I put a video on there and it don't get but 1,000 views, that ain't gonna change my mind. Because I know what it takes. You won't never have a live video go viral, son. There's never in the life of man, you ain't never seen a live video go viral. But you'll see a damn plenty of them go viral that's edited. And like I say, there's reasons for that. And that's what we're gonna do. And nobody wants to watch, it's okay. The people that edit videos, you can't talk them into going live. And like doing a premiere, that ain't no good neither. Been knowing it a long time. You must have didn't hear what I said a while ago when 3 years ago Grandma used to have 1,000 people watching. She lost half of the viewers. Half until the drama started. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? Son, I know what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all coming in here. We're going to have a party. And then it's up to everybody else whether they want to come in or not. Yeah, I'm going to play White Up song on the way out. But I want to tell everybody I appreciate everything. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for everything. We'll see y'all next time. Here we go, y'all.
Kissed my mom and told her goodbye. Reported to the corps knowing I could die. Left home a boy and now a disciplined man. Paris Island made me the Marine I am. Proving a warrior, I'm tried and I'm true. Never heard your name, but I'm fighting for you. I may not be the first to reach the fight, but I'll do my job and I'll do it right. I'm in a country I will never spell, but you complain about living in hell. I've seen things no man should have seen, but I can handle it, I'm a U.S. Marine. I left my family to fight for you. Facing the enemy is what I do. Sleep well, mom, dad, sister, and brother, I do this for you and millions of others. I've made the salutes and I've heard the screams. You want me on the front line. I'm a U.S. Marine. To death, but I'm not alone. Marines will stay here all night long. Lay down in peace, dear, and snuggle in. I will fight the enemy and engage again. I'm locked and loaded, ready for the fight. Please bow and pray for all Marines tonight. I left my family to fight for you. Facing the enemy is what I do. Sleep well, mom, dad, sister, brother, I do this for you and millions of others. And I've heard the screams. You need me on the front line. I'm a U.S. Marine. Drop my rifle until my death. Full of pride where I take my last breath. I fight for people I've never seen. I'm a patriot badass, I'm a U.S. Marine. U.S. Marine!
You know, I didn't know it had the words on the screen. I thought it was just flipping something back and forth because I can't see it that good. But it's got the words in it, y'all. Wyatt Earp doing a real good job on that. And he's got another song, too. I don't know, I ain't talked to him in a week. But I'm sure he's going to get it out there. And probably writing more. Well, yeah, that's a good song there, y'all. He done a good job on it. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for everything. We'll see y'all. Probably about tomorrow. We'll see y'all. Good night, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.